Well, in terms of the freedom of travel, I'm still perplexed as to why governments feel the need to have the sophisticated passport system that we have across the globe. Very few countries don't have sophisticated passports. But then they say to a tourist, please come to our country, but before you do, we take the sophisticated piece of documentation, a passport, and we'll put a sticker in it. Because we want to pre-validate you that you're okay to come. It's regulation for the minority applied to the masses. And in a free-flowing, homogenous community that the globe really has, I think when you've got a regulation like a visa that is applied to everybody in so many circumstances, it's not the most appropriate way. Plus, I do think that many governments see it as an income generator more than it is a security generator, because at the end of the day, if someone wants to do wrong in a country, the fact whether or not they pre-got a visa and had a sticker put in their passport is not going to stop them doing wrong once they get there. So for me, the biggest issue is to really start to rethink the way the visa system works. And here's a modern idea, let's just get rid of visas. Just get rid of tourist visas across the globe. The second piece for me is the notion of the hidden taxation burden that the travel and tourism industry carries across the globe. We tourists pay tax at everywhere they walk, everywhere they step, everywhere they go, they pay taxes. And I'm not sure necessarily where they get the true value of the taxes that they're contributing across the globe. There's passenger movement charges, there's airport charges, there's taxes on emissions, there's taxes in all sorts of walks of life. And then many countries have a services tax or a VAT on top of that. Now, in some cases, some tourists get some of that back, depending on what the purchase is. It's a very complicated system. It would be nice to think that on a global basis, the tourism industry could be taken more seriously, and we could try and deal with some of these things at a global level and get some consistency across the major jurisdictions where people like to travel. Europe, my own country, Australia, and right across Southeast Asia.